Su Liang. We'll find out the quarterfinal matchup up there, of course, a little bit later on today. But the evolution of the singles draw has been a really great story this week. And here they come. Well, as a Malaysian myself, all I can say is that Zii Jia is the biggest story right now, and still has been for a while in Malaysian badminton. And it's really welcome to see that he's had a great start to 2024. Of course, changed coaches recently. Wong Tat Meng from Hong Kong. It's actually his new coach. And that's their head-to-head, 4-2. Last time they met was at the Asian Games in 2022. That's a 3-game encounter as well. Both very capable. And the interesting thing here, Greg, is that this is actually a repeat of the second round match at the Indonesia Masters from 2023.
Yes, I know, I saw that, where Angus Ka Long won 21-13 in the third game.
Yep. And I don't know whether, that's how these draws get created, but I said it's a chance for Zii Jia to exact some revenge. But of course, Ka Long is not an easy player to beat at all. And now, in terms of Hong Kong singles, well, we saw the great effort by Lee Chuk Yu in the last two events. They're now under the stewardship of Wong Chun Han, who used to be the Malaysian singles directing coach. So they basically switched.
They have switched
singles coaches.
Very interesting dynamic here, because both coaches will know the other players.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very well.
They know everything about them. Now, Zii Jia, 25 years old, born in Kedah, ranked 10, has been as high as number 2. That was back in October of 2022. And well, there's been some fair criticism of him, and there's been some unfair criticism of him. And of course, there's always that comparison when you have a star in the Malaysian singles department to the great Lee Chong Wei. And I myself don't think you can have a comparison to Lee Chong Wei, who was a triple silver medalist at the Olympics, 12-time winner of the Malaysia Open. I think it's a bit early to be comparing to someone of that stature.
Yeah, I mean, I was in Malaysia 2 weeks ago and speaking to local taxi drivers, people in restaurants, and they all say, yes, he's not as consistent as Lee Chong Wei.
It's a different kettle of fish. It's just a different. Now, as for Angus and Ka Long, well, solid player, and of course a big player as well. Magnus Johansson is the new big star from Denmark. 41 minutes in 2 games. But it's his height also that is a big factor for Angus. He's 5'11". There's our umpire, Robertus Tommy Oscariano, joined by our service judge, Helen Punamasari.
Ready to play.
Both of them pretty big. Zii Jia 6'1".
Yeah, I'd say 5'11" is not that.
5'11". No, I mean, it is all relative when you look at it. He looks like he's got a slightly bigger build, but both of them.
Yeah, he's physical for,
as I said,
for
they
a
are
taller guy. Yeah,
certainly going to push themselves. And I wonder if we're going to get any low drop shots at the net for them to have to stoop down and get Angus 4 years older than Zii Jia. And of course, that's 4 years extra on the tour.
Yeah, going to be a very interesting game, this one. Actually, head-to-head is 4-2, I believe, to Ka Long.
Last year, Ka Long semi-finalist here, and Zii Jia was out in the second round.
Yeah, and what's interesting is 5 out of those 6 games, 5 out of those 6 matches, sorry, were all in 3 games.
Yeah.
On my right.
Absolutely.
So we could be in for a three-game round.
I think so.
And on my left, Zii Jia, Malaysia. Zii Jia to serve. Level. Play.
I think what's really going to define whether it's the same as their past meetings or not is the teachings of Wong Tat Meng. And, it's been interesting to see. Zii Jia, especially in the last few weeks, has said that those teachings have really sunk in, and he's beginning to kind of love badminton again. He had a bit of a patch last year where psychologically it all fell apart for him, and he really didn't want to play badminton at all.
Yeah, he did. But no, that's good to see, good to hear. Yeah,
He's a fine talent, that's for sure.
Phenomenal abilities in many different areas of the game.
Yeah, that big backcourt attack smashes obviously the party piece, but a lot of players these days will avoid feeding him the service.
Yeah, he's got a lot of weapons in his armory, and I myself would love to coach him as a player. Very short rally to start.
Yep, quick power rallies.
It's settled into what I'm sure is going to be a great match.
Just off the side of Zii Jia.
Yeah, I actually think Ka Long, under now Won Chun Han, has changed his style recently, and it's been proven to be very successful alongside fellow Hong Kong player Lee Chuk Yu.
Well, Lee Chuk Yu's had a phenomenal start to 2024, and he credits it 100% to his new singles director.
It's amazing what just a little bit of change of personnel guidance can do to your confidence in your game.
Well, these coaches will come in, they'll see different parts of it, and it might just be a step here or there, it might be that attacking initiative a bit more, but once it all clicks, that's what works.
I definitely think Ka Long has changed that in his game, because traditionally he's more of a rally sort of player, but now, like, you can see there,
yeah, he's looking for the kill.
So much aggression, and I saw that. That was noticeable when he played Victor Axelsen in Malaysia.
Well, if there's one player you want to learn attacking from, it's against Victor Axelsen.
Just missed there, trying to take the net, but I think that's what he needs to do against Zii Jia. Because if you let Zii Jia take the net, then you have to lift to him, and then you're in trouble.
And again, really coming in strong.
Service over.
And Ka Long.
6-3.
Zii Jia possibly guilty there of lifting into his hitting zone.
Yeah, it's a very short lift, actually. As I mentioned in one of the earlier games, when you lift it really high, the aircon kind of takes hold of it and doesn't fly as far.
Oh, fast exchange.
Service over.
Very sharp there. I'm sure Ka Long will be trying to avoid that area if he can.
Nice pick up by Angus. Who again is doing just enough to hustle Zii Jia.
Yeah, he's had a good start. Good start to this game so far. You can see him just turning around there to his coach for guidance.
Good tracking back by Zii Jia, looking for a way in.
All of Ka Long's shots are right to the back, not giving Zii Jia the opportunity to attack. Yeah,
he's essentially keeping Zii Jia either leaning back, tracking back. Oh, that's a nice little drop in.
Service over.
Yeah, great shot and a good rally, well worked rally there.
bronze medalist at the Asian Mixed Team Championships in 2019. Double gold medalist, oh sorry, gold and bronze medalist at the World Junior Championships in Ka Long.
6,
Was
7.
back in 2012 and 2010. He's certainly been around. And last year, beat Li Shifeng in the German Open.
Service over. 8.
And while that is an achievement, I have to say Li Shifeng has been losing a fair bit recently.
Yeah.
Ever since that All England success last year.
Yeah, he's not been able to capitalise on that victory at all.
Absolutely.
7.
Again, still in the early-ish stages of this match. Few cheap, unforced errors.
Yeah.
2 at the net then and 1
The
left down
only
the
way
back.
to describe them, it's true, they are very loose. That's what I mean. If you play it to his feet, big players do have a bit of trouble. Those low pickup drops.
Seen so far here is Zii Jia has not been able to get through in his attack, hit attacking winners because it's a bit slower going in that direction. Whereas Ka Long has been successful when they have had the attack.
Oh, good variation by Angus. Very late take.
Great spinning net shot there. And he is able to hit the attacking winner with a very short lift. Because of that great spinning net shot.
8, 9.
It comes off right into the hitting zone. Malaysia's #1.
Yeah, the angle he got on it made it really difficult to play it right to the back line.
You can see what that point means to him. 9-all.
Yeah, another fast exchange won by Zii Jia.
Oh, it's been breakneck pace. 18 points in 8 minutes.
Service over. 10, 9.
And again, we're not seeing rallies over 2 or 3 shots. Both players want to jump on it immediately. That was good.
Yeah, very good lift there into the right corner on this court as we're looking at it, because there's a drift from left to right. So lifting into that corner, it just
safe.
Holds up a little bit, yeah. Who is going to go into the level interval ahead?
Well, that's the thing. I did say it earlier. It's got to make the best of either side. Oh,
service over. 11.
Just too close.
11-10
in Ka Long Angus, 11-10 up, but plenty for the coaches to chat about in the break. So back on court, second phase, game one, and that is an absolute screamer from Ka Long, but I think it's shaded out. It has
11-all.
no challenge needed, but it was a great idea to go across the face of the body of Zii Jia. Just couldn't keep it in. That's gone wide.
Service over. 12-11.
As soon as we get into the business end of this first game, I just wonder, is it going to be a question of unforced errors or outright winners? That's 2 in a row from Zii Jia.
Yeah, the drift taking that significantly wide in the end.
That is the windy corner, for sure. Steps back, fires that in.
Service over.
Yeah, gave him a little bit too much time, I think, on the lift there. Took it from a little bit too late, which allowed Zii Jia to get behind it and use his...
Yeah, he needed to play that behind
his weapon,
Zii Jia. Oh, that was a great angle by Angus.
Service over. 14.
Just the downward angle there.
Yeah, and he's played that shot with a short swing so that if it did come back, he was ready for the next shot. Which is really important to do.
Oh, he had a bite of the cherry there, Angus. To get that lift right, he was caught flat-footed in mid-court.
Yeah, great net spin off that first net spin there by Zii Jia, which set up the short lift. What a beautiful shot.
Zii Jia with a couple of quick-fire points.
Yeah, I think he was caught in two minds there, maybe what to do in Ka Long. Well, and in the end, he's just not done anything, really. He's not lifted it, he's not nailed it.
You can't be in that kind of indecision when you've got somebody with a power smash just waiting on the other side.
That almost adds an element of uncertainty to the shot because you don't really want to lift.
Yeah.
That's better, much better than from the lift.
No, that was much better structure from the Hong Kong player.
15.
And Wong Chun-Han, I can see, is communicating with him.
I think that's an ambitious shot there from Zii Jia. It doesn't need to play that cross.
Yeah. It's a very strange.
When it works, it looks brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh.
If it works, it looks brilliant.
Service over.
I've seen him done that many a time.
Oh.
There's one of his trademark shots. Cross-court stick smash.
So 15-all, and everything still to play for. There's Wong Chun-Han in the background. You can see calmly, looking like a Zen master, really.
16, 15.
Zii Jia's taken the lead.
Yep. He's kept it together in these last 3 points.
Purely by attack.
Purely by attack.
For the first time in the match, he's been ahead.
And what a time.
Great length on the left.
Service over. 16-all.
Oh, that was nicely sitting up for Angus to finish off.
17.
Yeah, I don't think Zii Jia needed to play that clear, that high. It was a little bit slow from him, which allowed Ka Long to get behind the shuttle, and now he's back ahead.
18, 16, change.
Well, 18-16.
That's a great net shot off the return of serve there,
17,
especially considering
18.
the last return he lifted and lost the point. What a point Zii Jia just played
18,
there.
all.
No backswing at all to take that as early as possible.
In the right place at the right time. So 18 all, and this first game has delivered exactly as we thought.
Yeah.
We might just have an epic on our hands.
And players having their first proper rest to recoup, maybe gather their thoughts. Both, I'm sure, noticing the importance of this point, of the next few points.
Well, I'm interested to see what Zii Jia can do on the other side of the court. Now that he has dispatched himself perfectly well on this side. That was a nice snapback return. Again, all in the wrist.
19, 18.
It was absolutely all over that return.
He's such an athletic, flamboyant player. It's great to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. When he, I mean, there was that dip last year, but when he's on form, he has everything he needs. And Ka Long pushing forward.
Great defense.
Mistake there. We did say unforced errors, outright winners. That would decide it, really, because they're so equally skilled in terms of how they're structuring their points, how they're approaching the match. It's going to be how accurate, how effective you are. And Zii Jia with 2 game points. A little bit enthusiastic,
Service
too
over.
eager.
19, 20.
He was also put in a bit of a position by Angus there. And that's 1 back. Oh, again, that's like, I think the 4th time that we've seen it today. In all the matches, bad reads at the back. He's called for a challenge. I don't know if that's
I think that's a hopeful challenge.
Yeah, I think it's certainly going to be very hopeful.
But if it is in, credit to Ka Long.
Oh, yes, that's in. And that's very much in.
Perfect
Challenge
accuracy.
unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
Well, well, well.
2 chances squandered.
And just
20
like that,
all.
in a first game that probably deserved it, it's extra points. First to 2 or first to 30, those are the rules.
Play.
Good defense again. He's left that well.
Yeah. I thought he was in trouble there after that quite
Service over.
slow approach to the clear
21,
shot,
20.
but he managed to absorb the attack well.
Well, Zii Jia with his 3rd game point. Zii Jia actually had 2.
Yep. Can he convert this time?
It's another skill, isn't it? Being
Yes.
able to close out the games.
Game.
Well, it's a mistake from Angus's racket in the end that does it. 22-20.
22.
First game. And what's more important here is that Zii Jia has done this on the weaker side of the court.
Angus. Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game. Love all. Play.
So, back on court after a great opening performance by Zii Jia. And how about that for an opening point?
1 love.
Yeah, and Ka Long, maybe not used to the conditions on this side, lifted out. His length was really good in that first game, so
Well,
I'm sure
that's
he'll
the
correct
thing.
that straight away.
That's the thing about having one game in the bag. Zii Jia can feel a little bit calmer now. He can open up his play a bit more. He's on the better side of the court. And as for Ka Long, well, he's going to have to get used to this side of the court very, very quickly.
Yeah, but no doubt these are the best players in the world, and they are so good at that. Often you see at lower levels of the game, you might lift 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4, 5, 6 out the back of the court and not change anything, but these adapt.
Yeah.
Point after point.
Well, I mean, it was the famous quote from An Se-young at the Malaysia Open this year, where her interview on day 3, she said, "It's okay, I figured out the court now." And from that point on, she didn't go long for the whole week. Of course, An Se-young is almost cybernetic at
Service
times.
over. 1, 2.
2-1.
Great follow-up and attack there, Ka Long, especially on the cross. That's why Zii Jia is trying to play the shuttle cross. But it's just a bit loopy on that occasion. You'll often see, if they can, both these players, they're trying to defend and turn it cross-court, because that's the longest distance for their opponents to travel. Oh, there you can see really drifting out.
Absolutely, it was another bendit
Service over.
like Ka Long.
3, 2.
Probably catch on the replay too. Yeah, look at that. Well, that is the trouble corner for sure.
Yeah, and that's why I think this side favours Zii Jia, because Ka Long is going to want to lift to the other corner, but then that's Zii Jia's forehand.
Exactly.
However, he's just as effective in his round the head corner,
As
as we've just seen.
Yeah. I'm sure there's got to be some kind of secret communication going on, because that is exactly it. So left and right, effective, and 4-2 up. Now, Angus has to watch himself here. Cannot let the Malaysian get ahead by 5 or 6 points. Remember, he's going to be on that side of the court for the whole of the second game. The only split ends in the third and deciding game around the mid-game interval. So he has to find a way through, and quickly. It's another bad read at the back.
5-2.
I think if we sharpen up that drift analysis and say that it's actually going this way from corner to corner, that would explain why these backline shots on the near side have been coming in, because it's been blowing back in.
Yeah,
might be. He's 2 points back. He's 2 points back now.
I think the quality of the rallies has gone up significantly in this second game so far.
And the length of the rallies as well. It used to be, well, it was much shorter.
Yeah. Both maybe a bit more relaxed in this second game, but I can't help thinking that the end of that first game might have been very important in the course of the match. However, as we said at the start, 5 out of the last 6 meetings between these two players has gone the distance. Has gone to three games.
Well, certainly in the evolution or the re-evolution of Zii Jia's career and games, there was a time he was winning in 2, then there was a time he was losing in 2, and now he's at that phase where he seems to be winning in 3. It seems to take 3 games. So certainly I can't remember the last time he didn't. Good move forward again by Ka Long. He's done well, tied up at 5.
Yeah, we saw the first round, didn't we, where he had a good win. But he lost a close first set and went on to win quite convincingly in the other 2 games.
Well, confidence is so important. I think a great example of that, Terry, he and Jessica Tan. You know, from what we've seen and their feats already this year, they entered that match this morning against Zheng Xiwei and Huang Yashong with great confidence, and it only kept building. And they were very lucky, or unlucky, I should say, to lose that. The last 2 points, fantastic match. Great to see so many fans here at the Istora Senayan. Salute you as always. It's an interesting rally. Is that in? No, out.
I'm not sure about that one.
It's a very odd pattern to play, though. Challenge coming. I didn't get a good enough look at it. Not as critical. Oh, look at that. Edge of the line.
Correction in. Service over.
What a challenge.
6-5.
Very well done.
Let's see if he can capitalize on that now.
A good little push out, set him up nicely. He knew exactly what he was doing at the net.
7-5.
Yeah, awesome little hold there. It looked like he, even for me watching there, it looked like he was going to play that next shot. Wasn't Ka Long to take it late, and then bang.
I think he just knew that a backhand clear from low position was going to come back high, and it was right in his hitting zone for his party piece.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice. How about that?
That was unbelievable.
5.
I was literally, I mean, if you look at the replay, just look at the hold. Oh, look at that. Instinctive.
So sharp, and I think you can see from the look on Ka Long's face, he was surprised by that too.
Well, these are some of the attributes of this new confidence in coaching style that Zii Jia has been picking up. That's wonderful, that drop shot.
Service over.
Yeah, it's an important point that to stop the run of points since that challenge.
That's the difference between 9-5 and 8-6. Or 6-8, I should say. Ooh, wonderful shot by Angus.
7, 8. Yes.
Just clipped the line, and I think Zii Jia must have got a bit of his knee on the ground.
The biggest question I think I have asked you this morning, based on what we've seen as we approach the second mid-game interval, do you think Ka Long has enough to overturn this second game and force a third? Based on what we've seen so far.
Definitely. I think both players, are high-level players. As with so many men's singles now, it's so hard to predict.
Yeah, agreed, absolutely.
One shot, one rally can just turn the match.
Oh, that's a backhand clear again, and he's left it high, and it's come back shot.
Yeah,
9,
very clinical in that
7.
round the head corner. But again, a little hold over the top.
Tricky,
From
very
Zii
tricky.
Jia. Proven effective.
Service over. 8, 9.
So 9-all, approaching the second mid-game interval. And Ka Long fighting for the advantage. Well, this time he picks up the smash. Zii Jia trying to vary up this play. Wow, Angus did really well to keep those backhand clears flat, but the third one clips the net.
Service over.
It was an interesting
10,
point.
9,
Zii Jia's literally forcing him into those backhand clears.
Yeah, both players kind of grooved and found their length now in the lifts. So that was a very high quality rally, moving to all four corners of the court.
Yeah.
And a similar scoreline to the first game we saw.
Yep,
where
close.
It was 11-10
That's right. It was
in interval.
Zii Jia seems to have the bit between his teeth, really.
He seems to be the more controlling player, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely sharpened up a bit. He's making it a bit faster.
10-0.
Well, that's why when you asked me a few points ago, do you
think he can do it? There was a hesitation.
Not, yeah.
That's completely understandable.
You never know.
That's literally why I asked the question. Because you can read it in that. It's so true. It's the biggest question. Oh, chance there for Zii Jia. Oh, nicely executed. That's in.
Yes.
11-10.
11-10
and looking good for it. But just 1 point in it.
Yeah, once again around the head. Smash winner.
Perfectly placed.
Players on board. Angus, now. Eleven, 10. Play.
So this is it. The most important phase of play for Ka Long, as he has to win it if he wants his Indonesia Masters campaign to continue. And it's the first point to Zii Jia.
Yeah, these holes are really catching him out at the front of the court.
Yes.
Deceptive holes
Yes.
for Zii Jia.
Just keeping it there for that millisecond longer than you should. Putting that doubt into Ka Long's mind. Now the big smashes are coming out as well.
Yeah, I'd like to see Ka Long get on the attack a little bit more. I think he's going to struggle from this side. Ooh,
that's
a
good.
Loose defensive shot there helped him
Service
in
over.
that situation.
11, 12. Wipe the court, please.
Well, he's got to hustle. It wouldn't surprise me if there were some body shots coming.
Thank you.
So 11-12. I'd like to say this was the most important serve for Ka Long, but in all honesty, all of his serves from now on are going to be very, very important. Oh, set himself up. He's committed himself. And it works out. It's a risky play.
That's what I
12,
just said.
all
Coming out of
change.
that 11 interval, I like to see him be more aggressive in the attack, and he's done that in the last 2 points.
Had to get that right, though. So far forward.
Yeah.
And if he'd left any of those shots loose, he could have been fired back either side, left or right. 12 all. Campaign still alive. Ooh, that's in. There's a challenge coming. It's close. I can't call that one.
I think just hit the line, yeah.
Just that the trajectory it was taking, we may have again seen feathers. Hawkeye's about to enlighten us just as it's about to enlighten them. And maybe the only person that's seen this correctly is this man here. Ooh, look at that. Would you look at that?
Challenge unsuccessful.
Right in the sweet
Challenge
spot.
remaining.
13-12.
13-12.
And Ka Long edges ahead.
Play.
Well, you just got the feeling from the start of that point that Zii Jia was going to kill it.
Yeah, he's closed down the court very well. Taking it early and...
Refuses to move back from mid-court.
Yeah, he's
Planted his feet firmly there.
He's got a long reach, so the more he can reach out and take the shuttle earlier, put pressure on his opponent, sets up that devastating attack.
Now delicate, and then there's the kill.
Very high skill
14,
to play that
13,
net shot
Angus.
off the net,
Angus.
and then
Angus, you okay?
I could tell you that's not a loose net shot from Ka Long.
That's not, it's pretty
But
tight.
at this level,
Yeah.
anything ever so slightly loose will get punished, as you've just seen there.
I think the fact that it was straight back at Zii Jia probably had something to do with it as well. I mean, if he put it left, a little bit left or right, it would have been more difficult to kill.
Yeah, absolutely. Great
Still,
net again.
Zii Jia bearing it up, big and small.
Sets up his attack, and he's hit cross again, but it's another winner.
That's about 3 or 4 times
Yeah.
we've seen him do that, and that's really smart play. And as I said, it was absent from his play in that troubled period last year. You really do need confidence to move into that kind of attack. 2 points ahead, 6 points needed for a spot in the quarterfinals. It's a mistake there, and he can't afford that.
13.
He certainly can't. 3-point lead now, rather than a 1 point. That's huge.
Yeah. Can Zii Jia close out this match? That's a great pickup. Again, playing the court well.
Yeah.
Forces the error.
Fantastic there for Zii Jia. Played a softer shot to encourage Ka Long to play a net shot, and then he was in early.
But not afraid to then go big after that either, and start using the mid-court and the back-court.
Really controlling that rally.
It's a great performance from him.
Thank you. Lee.
So, on serve, 17-13, and Zii Jia with the best opportunity right now to kill this game off in 2. There's another mistake.
Another thunderous smash.
18.
A little bit of a short lift, which allowed Zii Jia to get behind the shuttle. Thunderous smash now. 6 points in a row, that is, from 13-12 down.
Amazing. That's how you close out a game. Malaysian #1 looking confident. Patience from Zii Jia.
Yeah, another great net shot off a net shot.
Oh, that's how you end that little exchange.
Service
Well done.
over.
Ka Long.
14-18. Quick tower.
But yes, brilliant in terms of the short game and then the big game.
That was pinpoint accuracy there.
I think that's the kind of shot, with the structure that Zii Jia is playing effectively, that's the kind of shot you need to disarm him.
Yeah, he needs to move him a little bit further, like in front of him, because at the moment, if he's playing maybe smashes, it's within Zii Jia's reach, so he can then like almost counter-attack straight away.
Right.
Rather than playing it a little bit further.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I think that might have clipped the net, bringing it down, but it's the sort of shot he needs to do.
Well, he's still in a very good position.
Play.
And this crucial service from Ka Long. Absolutely cannot afford any more mistakes from here. It's a hustling defense from Zii Jia.
Cross. Clever.
He did enough.
Clever, very clever. As we mentioned before, previous 4 lifts, he went cross every time, and that time
goes down the line.
And Ka Long would have been expecting the cross, and he went down the line.
What a key point to win. On serve, 19-14. Overcomplicated it. You wanted to make a statement when it probably should have played out the patient rally and looked for the opportunity. Still 6 match points to Zii Jia.
Credit to Zii Jia in that when he was out of balance, he did lift it really high.
Yeah.
To give him time and to make it more difficult for Ka Long.
I think he's going to need 2 or 3 max. Oh,
He's trying to finish with
he wanted to finish with a highlight, yeah.
He set it up perfectly with another great spinning net shot.
I hope that doesn't come back to bite him. I really hope it doesn't. Let's see what Ka Long can do. Again, no mistakes allowed. Got to put a 5-point run in. Oh, it was the trickiest tumble by Zii Jia, who has outlasted the battle 22-20, 21-15 in 46 minutes. And that means that Zii Jia is into the quarterfinals. Delicate little tumble at the end. Well, that was a fantastic performance, has to be said. And with that, he's through the quarterfinals. Greg Mayers, thanks for joining me this morning.
Thank you very much.
It's been fantastic to have you. We'll see you later on in the week. Zii Jia through to the quarterfinals.
Hello and welcome to the HSBC BWF Indonesia Masters 2024. If you've just joined us, 4 great matches for you. Into our 5th one here, women's singles. Ratchanok Incident of Thailand.